Good morning. Woot! Happy days. Kickoff is here. Yay! I love it. Yeah, I know. I have been watching it already. Um, I not sure I am going to be able to get more than this first week. I don't know. I can't get any commitment beyond 7 days to see if I'm going to be able to get every day on my TV. However, we are subscribers to Peacock. I was going to cancel it. It runs through August. We are paid up through August. So it was like, yes. So every single race will be on Peacock. So I can watch that. I'm not real happy about sitting here. Although if I'm going to sit here and spin, I might as well watch it here. So it's no big deal. I should be able to see the entire race. I have been watching it, just, I don't know, it's something that I enjoy so much because of the scenery, the old buildings, the locations that they go to. The first couple days, tomorrow's going to be really, really boring. They're time trials, if you've never watched this before. But it's a really good way to kind of learn all of the individual riders, because it is time trials. They're all pitted against each other. It's not a team thing. And so I watch that I listen to it more than anything, to get the names in my brain and that sort of thing. But, over the years, the names keep coming back. I've gotten to know some of these riders. So those of you who are new and this is the first year to be watching it, welcome and enjoy. And I was surprised how much it drew me in. I never dreamed I would be this interested in bike riding. I'm not a bike rider, right? But it is more than just the riders on the bike. But you wait till your first good sprint. My gosh, it's just like, you can't take your eyes off of it, right? Anything can happen. It is pouring rain, and it's been thundering and lightning. If I disappear, I'm sorry. I may or may not come back. I don't know. That's going to be today and tomorrow. That's the caveat for the 2 days. I tried very hard to get on the other one that I used for the spinning camera. I tried very hard to get a live feed set up on there. I could not get it just yet. I don't know if I'm going to be able to or not. It will not have sound. I was hoping that maybe it could run right while I was spinning, but doesn't matter. It didn't work. We're just going to spin. This is what I'm spinning. This is a Merino, believe it or not. This thing is heavy as a baseball or heavier. I mean, it's not compacted. The fiber is really wonderful. This is called pin drafting. And pin drafting is because, I should use this on the other camera. I'll do this on the other camera. But you can see the two colors, right? So the fiber is fed out through little spouts or whatever, and it comes out this way. So it's called pin drafting. And it's very fine, and you don't have to do anything. You just take it and spin it. This comes from a place called Ohio Valley Fiber. So I keep looking and thinking if there's anything else I want to say while I'm doing this. Let's go to the other camera. And let's see if I want to turn that on. Oh, it's unplugged. I can't. You're right. I have my Roberta plugged in. As you can see, I have my Roberta. So, unfortunately, I won't have that camera. I mean, that light. All right. Let's start spinning. I can't think of anything else I want to tell you right now. I want to weigh this. It's supposed to be 8 ounces. I don't think I'm going to get 4 ounces on each bobbin. I may have to do 2 ounces each bobbin and do 4 bobbins. So, but first I want to really see what it is. Oh yeah, see, it's closer to 9. It's 8.8. They were very generous. So, I think I am going to, wish I had something to put this in. See if I can wrap off 2 ounces. Of course, this is always a really rough estimate because it's only half an ounce. Alright, I think I'm going to do this in half-ounce increments, which would be 4 of these. Per bobbin. I should have figured this out ahead of time, but I didn't. Sticking to itself a little bit. Alright, if I got a ball that I know is approximately half ounce, I can make another ball about the same size. This will make it more manageable too, because this big ball, I will have to pull off pieces as I spin anyway. Be rolling all over the house. That's why I said it's hard to believe this ball is small, and it's hard to believe it's actually 8 ounces. It is so tightly wound around itself, but it did not compact the fiber. Ooh, that was a lightning flash. Oh no, it wasn't. The air conditioner was coming on. Yep. So I will be spinning on the Roberta all this week because I just did not get that bobbin done on the Ara. That 100% silk is taking a long time to spin, and of course I don't want to hurry it. So that means I'm going to finish it off stream and not as part of the tour. Now, I am not in any competitions. This is my 14th Tour de Fleece, and at this point in time, I'm kind of over the competition part of it. I still love the let's get a good chunk of your stash spun aspect. I will, once I get the Aura, the Silk Project off of the Aura, I will be spinning on the Aura here on stream, and the Roberta, this, will go into the living room, and I spin it while I'm watching the tour. So I get a lot of spinning done off stream. I don't plan to stream more than 2 hours. I'd love to stream every day. I don't know if I'm going to be able to do it. I am picking this time, 10 to 12, as a convenience for me, because we just hardly ever do or have anything to do before noon. And that means I can count on that time for streaming every day. That's the plan anyway. Got a little bit too much there. Now this doesn't really matter because if I get too much, because I can most certainly take care of. Alright, that's the first bobbin. I'll set this over here out of the way. Yeah, I was getting set up on the stream, and hubby stuck his head in the room and said, "Hey, we're not going anywhere today, are we?" It's like, no, because it is just not. It's going to storm all day, they say. Sorry, close your eyes. That's a little bit better. Get more of the bobbin. There, that's not bad. It's a little close for me. I'll back up. That's good. Okay. Which one's so dark? I don't know exactly how to fix that. I don't know what else is plugged in here. Oh, I do. It's my AeroGarden. Yeah. I could unplug that for right now, but that changes the timer on the light, so I'm not going to do it. Now tomorrow, being Sunday, I usually stream at 3 o'clock. I am going to do the 10 to noon instead of the 3 o'clock because I am going at well, you know what, that won't work. I have to leave at 11 o'clock tomorrow. Alright, tomorrow's going to be an evening stream. It's got to be, because oh wait, that's the wrong way. Almost, and that pull-in is like, whoa. Alright. Let's loosen that up a little bit. Yeah, I'm going to go take a look at that spinning wheel tomorrow. And it's from 10, I'm sorry, it's from noon to 2. And so probably I'll end up getting on around 5 o'clock or something like that after I get back. There we go. I gotta adjust it now. Ooh, this is nice. Even this little ball, though, is going to roll all over. I did sweep my floor yesterday. Got a lot of housework done yesterday. It was intentional. Got let me put it this way. I got my share of the housework done. Hubby's still got 2 rooms to take care of because it's mostly his stuff. Oh, that's pretty. Nice blue. You can't decide what to spin. Yeah. You're working on mini bets. Oh, okay. Cool. Well, this was a surprise entry, right? I put all of those fibers on Discord, right? And that was going to be what I pick out of to spin. And if you saw my post, but I'll go ahead and say it here for people who are not really following me on Discord. I went to put this away the other day in my fiber storage boxes. I have 3 boxes, and they are so full, I could not get this ball in there. I was like, well, all right, this is getting spun. Yeah, it's like those are not all the fiber I have. Those are commercial fibers, braids, and other dyers, stuff like that. That's all those 3 paper boxes are. What I have purchased over the years. And I don't go to a fiber fair and not buy something, and usually a couple somethings. So I have a significant stash that way. Now, the other things I have, this is not, this is going a little thick and thin because it's hitting areas where the fibers are all clumped together. Like right there. The other fiber that I have, of course, is all the fleeces that I've processed in various forms of, from needs washed to needs drum carded, processed, to needs spun. Needs picked is in there a couple times, sometimes before washing and sometimes after washing, before drum carding. So, yeah. Fibers, fleeces are a different category because it's a different process. Oops. When I have done the tours in the past, my output generally was a 4-ounce braid every 2 days. It was spin it, and the next day ply it. And then the next day spin one, and then ply it. That's because I was doing a lot more spinning than the 2 hours on the stream. I was spinning while I was watching the tour. So, yeah, that's pretty much what I'm aiming for. Unfortunately, though, this year, the fibers that I have, a lot of them are in 8-ounce balls. So, there's going to be more days involved to do those. Oh, I need to save some of this. Where's the end? I don't know where the end is. There it is. There. Where's my... What did I do with the bag? I don't know, I'll put it with that. I have a label somewhere. And yeah, in over broad, wide scheme of things, what I'm spending is for next year's state fair. I want to see, sometimes the pace I set myself doesn't produce nice enough. Like, I can already tell that I want this spun and I want to use this yarn, but the way it's coming out thick and thin sometimes is not going to be consistent enough for the fair. So there might be a braid or two or something that I do for this year's fair. I'm short mostly the 50 wool, 50 something else. No, I have that. Not sure I'm short anything. Anyway, you'd think I'd remember after working on it all day, yeah, a couple days ago. The only real plan I have is to go back and forth between my home processed fiber, my bats, and commercial. Give myself the difference that it takes spinning those two. If I had a lot of extra jingle, I would get a woolly winder for this. I have to. It uses all different bobbins, new bobbins. Right. It's an all new flyer and it uses different bobbins. But it's so much better than I am at getting a nice, evenly distributed. What am I trying to say? Over the bobbin. I have a woolly winder on my Ashford, and I never spin on my Ashford. It's too. It's a standard it's a standard design, and it just doesn't fit in the streaming space very well. So I don't use it much. Probably should do that. It's very old and it's very. Some days it's the little girl with curl. You know. Some days it's good and some days it's horrid. Saving up for retirement. No. Living on retirement income. Other way. I did my savings. All those years of working. And it isn't that I don't have the money. It's that hubby doesn't like seeing me buying stuff for spinning. Let's spend it on other things. And it's just, we don't buy each other Christmas presents, right? So, and it's just more expensive than what I exchange with other people that I do buy and exchange Christmas presents with to ask for it. Have you ever, Guitar Nut, have you ever spun on anything that has a woolly winder? Have you had a chance to ever spin on a wheel that has one? It's amazing. I mean, it really is amazing. But they're Hello, mouth. Wake up. They are wheel specific. They are designed for each kind of wheel. I don't think they have anything for like the Nano, but they may have the Daedalus. I'm not sure. You have watched videos of it? Yeah. It isn't so much how it works as how it affects your spinning, because you don't pause at all, ever. Where, okay, now I gotta pause and move my hook. You just don't do that. And that's where it really is different. Truthfully, I should have spun this on the Ashford. Other than aesthetics, you get more on a bobbin. You can actually get it's not a whopping lot more, but you do get more on a bobbin. I don't know that I don't know if they ever have been any study on whether it affects the twist sitting on the bobbin when you have peaks and valleys, but I wouldn't think so. And it really isn't. Truly, it's the never having to stop and move your hook. That's enormous when you're spinning. So it's really that more than how the bobbin looks. How the bobbin looks is just a side effect of it. I'll see if I can get this in. I'll see if I can get the Ashford to work out and save the second 4 ounces of this and spin it on there, because this is ideal for not stopping, right? Yeah, right. And see, I have been spinning on the Ara so much, and it's a bigger bobbin to get to a point where, you know, I don't have to stop as much. on those bigger bobbins as I do on this. It I don't know why my turtle fleece script is it's kind of it looks fleecy. My font, really, it looks fuzzy. I'm gonna leave it and claim that I did that on purpose. Oh, that was a rumbler. Still rumbling. Keep losing my end. Here. That's it. See, this is what I'm talking about. I'm getting sections that are thick like that instead of maybe if I pre-drafted more, that would take that away, but I don't really need to. It just like pulls out so easily. Ohio Valley is or was a fiber a mill that you could take your fleece to, and they'd make roving. I don't know if they're still doing it or not. It like Xylingers, right? I think they're still doing it, but I took fleeces to Woolly Knob when they were in business. They are no longer processing, and I liked it. I mean, it was wonderful, but it really adds to the cost of what you have invested in the fiber. And a lot of it is shipping. Shipping can be a real problem too. I mean, costly. Shipping didn't used to be really bad, but it is now. So I'm not even sure I could pre-draft those areas. I just hit one there. Oops. Let's move this. Yeah, the cost to ship anything anywhere is crazy anymore. Feels so weird to be streaming on Saturday. Um, Other than the fact you take the fur off of them. I did not weigh my Angors. Um, They weighed them when I showed them. I only showed, I think, for 2 years at the state fair. And I was part of the National Angora Rabbit Breeder Association, and they had a show one year in Louisville, so I showed him that. And the judges would always weigh them, as well as confirm that they were male or female. But I actually never weighed mine that I remember. Not sure what scale I would have used. I've always wanted a hanging scale. It hangs and has a basket, like you see at produce markets. Never found one though, and I'm not real sure where I'd put it. It really wouldn't help me to put it in the barn. I still had the barn, but I hardly ever go to the barn. In fact, I mow around the barn, and it's kind of spooky, right? It just feels kind of weird not having been in there for a long time. The fact I don't have any feed in there or anything, I don't expect that there would be, there might be mice, but I don't expect there'd be rats. That is not what I'm talking about. It's just that I spent so much of my time in the barns when I did have the rabbits, and it just feels really weird not to have done that for a long time now. You're not weighing them either, but it's noticeable when you handle them a bit. Oh, okay. Yeah, okay. Do you feel they're off their feed? Like, do you feel like you put food out and they haven't eaten what they used to? I would expect them to eat less. My feeders were the kind that clipped to the edge of the cage, and it would fill a top part, then drop down into where they would eat out of it. That's pretty standard, I think. And I could tell if I put it to a certain point how much they were eating each day. If your weather's been extremely hot, then I would say yeah, they probably are off their feet a little bit. You have bigger feeders, so it's kind of hard to notice. Okay. All right. Well. Now, one rabbit, I've had rabbits that completely stop eating. Those, of course, is a very bad sign. That means they're wool blocked. I never knew what to do for that. I don't even know if you can, other than just make sure they get a lot of water. But it's not like cats. Cats you can give hairball medicine, and cats will hack up a hairball and rabbits won't. So rabbits are harder if they get their tummy blocked from grooming. And if you're putting out a lot of feed, and it's humid. It may be getting rancid. It may not taste as good to them too. And if I ever noticed, um, I'd go out and pick dandelion greens. If a rabbit went off feed, I'd pick right away. I'd pick some dandelion greens. As long as you're in a non-spray area, which we are, you know, having so much acreage. You might just shear them right now. You were going to give them another few weeks, see if they would shed it. Oh, it's not the hottest time of year, but it's coming up. Well, yeah, you definitely want to by then. But that's, you know, they may not molt now. You know, you may have to. Especially giants. Don't always molt. I'm tired today. I did not sleep well last night. I don't know why either. Wasn't anything specific, just one of those nights. Went ahead and got up a little bit at 4 o'clock and read, and then went back to bed. It's hard to be energetic too when it's storming outside. So that's short stuff. I like the marled look to that though. Oh, you can't really see, but yeah, you can see sort of. It kind of reminds me of blue jean denim with its washed out areas. Went and got groceries yesterday. Cleaned house. I got myself set up. I don't have to do much. During July. Hubby's pretty much used to it too. He doesn't plan any trips. We'll be going July 31st. We'll be leaving for Florida. don't really remember how many bobbins I have for this. I'm hoping I have 6. Yep, I do. I have 6. Well, that's good because this project's going to take 4 and then I got to apply it. But, I wonder, I guess I'll apply it on this. I seem to be, what's the word I'm looking for? Backlogged, I guess. Implying. One of the things I, like I said, I try to do is ply as I go instead of saving it. A lot of people save it, but I really don't have that kind of bobbins. There. Hi, Knots. Happy spinning. Happy True to Fleece. Well, that didn't work nice. Fix that. I didn't bring any coffee in with me because I had had a number of cups this morning already. Didn't think I needed it.
pull in.
It's getting some weight on it. Oh, that feels better. I was trying to push that fiber in. It wasn't pulling enough. Get the speed. What I want here. There we go. You did? You woke up and... I woke up early and did not spin. Oh, a birthday party. Yay. That'll be fun. I'm hungry for cake, and I don't want to make a whole cake because I'll end up eating the whole cake. So I pulled out a book that I've had for a long time, and I haven't really done much of. I've done one or two. They're called mug cakes. You make them in mugs. And you just mix your batter, right? They all use one egg, I think. And you just mix your batter and ingredients right in a good sized mug, and you do them in the microwave. The reason, what I don't like about them is the microwaved baking. Not my favorite taste or texture, right? But you do that and you buy a can of pre-made icing. It's a really nice single-person cake. The other thing I always associate with the Tour de Fleece are stroopwafels, or some people call them pizzelles. Um, over towards, I don't know, about 5 years ago, I was in an internet group called Sheep Thrills, and this was a real big group and very active. I mean, lots and lots of posts. People were just lots of communication outside of in personal life and everything. I mean, it was a friendship, and there were a couple Sheep Thrill get-togethers and that sort of thing. So anyway, I actually ended up meeting my current spinning friend through that years ago. Their big thing was stroopwafels for the Tour de France, Tour de Fleece. So one year I bought the maker, pizzelle maker. I got it out. I was going to make some, but I can't find my recipe book. I'm going to actually have to Google recipes, because I can't find the recipe book that came with it. It was probably just a little pamphlet thing, and I probably have put it into a folder, but I didn't want to go through all the folders, so I'll just have to Google it. I have bought some over the years too, but generally when they buy them, they take two. Oh, my music's over. Sorry. They take two and put caramel or chocolate or something in between them. That's the way they usually do it. But when I make it, I just eat them the way they are. I didn't realize that was only 1 hour. Well, let's do another hour. Probably have to get through the ads here.
We're back and live from the beach. It's all good times for tan lines from here on out. And as things are heating up, everyone's headed to the coast. Our advice is avoid the crowds, remember your sunscreen, and of course, keep it locked right here for your soundtrack to the summer.
Oop, took it down too much. There we go. You always have pizzelles around? Woo! That's cool. You can buy them. I mean, I don't have to make them, but you can buy them at our grocery store. But I think there's 8 in a pack or something like that. Reminds, one grandma was very Italian. Oh, okay. That is, I guess I didn't really catch that was an Italian thing, but certainly makes sense. Reminds you, Christmas. Yeah. I agree. That was pretty much, but it was all about, on the sheep thrills, eating pizzelles, it was all about having a good big hot cup of tea and setting that pizzelle on top of it and getting it warmed up. This time of year, I'm not drinking hot tea. I'm drinking iced tea, and I made peach iced tea from Teabag yesterday, not any kind of instant mix, and or iced coffee. I had iced coffee yesterday too. It was hot yesterday. It was really hot. Got some bass work going in there, and I can't hear it. I can hear it a little bit, but all I can hear is percussion. Doesn't look very good. I'm going to take that last bit off. Okay, one more half an ounce here for my 2 ounces on the bobbin. That'll make a pretty full bobbin. Oh my God, it's as black as night outside. Well, maybe I should start saying my goodbyes now. Can hear them, can't you? I do have a window. It's not open, but I have a window right behind me. Oh. Oh, man. That was close. That was less than a mile. Say something so I know I'm still on. Type something. Oh, shoot. No way. I hate storms. You heard that one. Okay. Yeah, it was close. Saw the flash, heard the bang. Usually, it can make a liar out of me, but you know, usually storms are moving through so fast, we get one of those for the storm and then no more. least we're not getting hail. That's what they were predicting yesterday. Or maybe Thursday, I don't remember which, but in the mornings, which is really unusual. I expect that in the heat of the day. We didn't get any of that either, though. It's still pitch black. There's just no light. All clouds. We usually lose our TV reception too because we have satellite dish. When it gets dark like this. Well, it's certainly not a quiet studio today. Hubby's running the washer too, so. Oh, he has no clue. have to find some fiber to take tomorrow to test the spinning wheel. I'm going to take commercial. Got the locks I could take, comb and take, but yeah, I think I'll just take some commercial. What I'm trying to look for is not like a whole 4-ounce braid, or hopefully I have something. I think I have some of the pink acrylic left over from a spin. I could use that. Shoot, gotta ruffle the staffs again. I forgot about it yesterday when I was pulling everything. I didn't think about it. Alright, that's the end of that 2 ounces. That's 2 ounces. Not going to go anywhere if I have my foot on the cord. There we go. Let's go ahead and measure up the next 2 ounces here. This wasn't really on camera before I was doing it. I don't know why. This is like unwinding a big ball of rubber bands or something. As soon as I get this done, I'm gonna sign off for the day. I'm sure hubby's gonna continue to do laundry all day, so. No person would roll this tight. I don't think. Maybe. Okay, so if it's coming out of the pin drafter, maybe they have it rolling in a confined way that shapes the ball, or it makes the ball. But it is so tightly wound. To wind it that tight, for me, to wind it that tight, I would almost end up drafting the fiber. If that makes sense. Pulling on it. What do I have left here? 4.6 left. Yeah. I'm going for 4 ounces. Oh, I did 5. No, I want 5 ounces. That's right. Because I'm going for a total of 2 ounces. It's 0.5, not 5 ounces. 0.5. Say the right thing. That should be about right. Nope, more. Okay. So that's my next bobbin right there. These 4 will go on a bobbin, and that will get plied into a 2 ounce skein. Well, 4 ounces with the 2 plies. Alright, I'm going to stop the music. First I'm going to get Twitch up. Oops, that's not what I want. Alright. Let's see who's streaming. Even though I'm not bringing a horde with me. We'll go ahead and raid. Maybe. Oh, it's Saturday. Everybody's playing games. Oh, Mass Bandit's on. Atomic Stacy again is spinning. I guess we'll go see her.
And if you've been spending the morning with Rogue Knitter and you need to go, absolutely have a fantastic weekend. Thanks for being here. But if y'all are staying, we just hanging out and chilling and doing the thing. And I'm happy to chill with y'all a little while longer. I had a lizard watching me wind yarn earlier this morning.
Mass Bandit, of course, is cross-stitching. Alright, well, My feeling is, no, I don't think I have, it says I have 4 viewers here. So you all go find somebody else. I'm going to sign off. Now that the storm is over. How is Atomic Stacy doing that? Her name shows up, but she's streaming. Okay. How do you do that? You keep it on 2 sources, maybe? Okay, let's see here. But Gatarna, thank you for hanging out. This was a good start for day 1. I appreciate everybody that came by and said hello. And tomorrow will be probably around, let's see, if I go look at the wheel between 12 and 2, 4, 5 o'clock, watch for the notice. I'll put a notice out. But it will definitely be after I go and look at the wheel. That way I don't have to feel rushed when I'm streaming. Yeah, we got to be flexible this 3 weeks. That's okay. You all take care. See you tomorrow. Bye.